What's up, beautiful people? It's your host, Positive Gaming, and welcome to the Positive Gaming Show where positivity and gaming come together as one. Today, we're going to be talking about Modern Warfare. I just finished it a while ago, a few minutes ago, actually, and it was a pretty good game. I'm going to give you my thoughts about it, my opinions, and stuff I liked about the game, what I didn't like about the game. Actually, I don't really have a lot of negative. I don't really have much negative stuff to say about it. Like I had any issues. There was like only one issue that actually one or two issues that I had, but it was fixed right away, so it wasn't really a big deal. But let's get to it. So Modern Warfare, it was a good game. Like I really liked the story. I liked how they put it together. I liked the guns in the games. I liked the characters. It's a really amazing game. When the game first starts, it feels like you're watching a movie. Because I noticed how in like when you're watching an action movie, you notice how the movie starts out and how it ends, and it felt just like I was watching a movie. Like it felt like I was watching a Call of Duty movie that just came out, and that's what I liked about the game. It felt different. It didn't feel like, to me, like it felt like Call of Duty, but it felt different. It hasn't felt like any other Call of Duty that came out. It was a really good game. I really liked it. The positive side of it. No, actually, I'm gonna talk about the changes they did. So I noticed a lot of stuff they changed about the game. So while I was playing the story and online, I noticed that when you play when you want to melee someone, when you want to attack someone with your knife or when you want to attack someone with melee, they don't have the knife anymore. So if you're up close to an enemy, you don't use the knife like other Call of Duties. You use your gun. So in the past Call of Duty games, you was able to use your knife and stuff like that. But in this game, you're able to use your gun as a melee weapon, and I liked how they changed it because they wanted to change it up. They wanted to make it feel new, and I really understand how they did that. I really like that. I noticed that when you're doing a mission, when you have to use your night vision goggles, I noticed that when you aim your gun, they kind of have the gun aimed to the side, so it's kind of like Rainbow Six Siege. So if you ever played Rainbow Six Siege, you know what I'm talking about. You know how when you're aiming your gun and it's kind of tilted to the side, they did that in this game, and it's pretty good because when you're not using your night vision goggles, you aim your gun normally, but when you're using your night vision goggles, you're aiming your gun to the side, and then your laser sight is your target. Your laser sight is your aim bot. So basically, you're using two targets, using scope and the laser sights. So I like how they changed that. I really like the story. Captain Price was amazing throughout this whole game. I really like that. What else? The story was amazing. There was a few moments where in the game it kind of got emotional, but it was still a good game. I like how they added some. I noticed that they added some. How can I say it? They added some Easter eggs from the old games, from Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. So I noticed how they connected Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So I like how they connected those two together. I haven't had any negative things. I really don't have any negative things to say about this game. The only thing bad that happened, the only bad thing I experienced when I was playing this game was when I was able to play it online was not available. So the servers were down, and that's pretty it's pretty obvious because when the game comes out and it has online, the servers are going to be down because a lot of people are playing it. So the servers were down, but I was kind of upset, but I was like, it's whatever. The servers were back up because the game came out around 12 in the morning, and when it hit around 1 o'clock a.m. it came back up, so it wasn't a big deal. I noticed in the game well, like when a cutscene was like when a cutscene was playing, I noticed that the frame rate would go down a little, but it came back up. It wasn't that much of a big deal. It wasn't really. It was whatever. There was. I don't have really nothing negative to say about this game because I really had a good experience playing Modern Warfare. So everything was positive on my end. I noticed that yesterday there was an update. Sorry, there was an update. So they added like ground war and a few other online modes. Actually, the online is amazing. The online is really good. I haven't had any issues with that game with the online. No, there was no lag on my end. Everything ran smooth. Ground Wars is pretty. Ground Wars is a pretty fun mode. If you don't know anything about Call of Duty Modern Warfare, if you're new to my channel and you're trying to figure out what I'm talking about, if you haven't heard any news about like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, it's a pretty good game. Like I haven't had any negative experience playing this game. It's a pretty dope. Online, I haven't had any negative experience. I had everything on my end was positive. Everything was like running smooth. Ground War was really amazing. When I was playing Ground War, there was like I noticed that it was like a war between two sides, and I noticed that the only thing I hate about like online is camping. Like when people camp, that like it's just like it's not really fun because all they doing is standing in a corner waiting for you to appear, and then they shoot you, and it's like just come, let's go out and fight, because if you're just camping all the time, it's not gonna prove that you're good. It's just gonna prove that you're scared, So just like that's the only thing I hate about Call of Duty, like when people camp, but it's whatever. But Call of Duty Modern Warfare is an amazing game. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I really love it. People are gonna say that this one is the best Call of Duty out of all of them. I feel like they're like the ones in the past were good too. I'm not gonna say this one was my favorite. My favorite Call of Duty of all time is Black Ops 2. This is my second favorite actually, and my third and fourth favorite. My top four Call of Duties are: number 1 is Black Ops 2. Number 2 is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This one that just came out on Friday. My third one is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and my fourth one is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. So those are my top 4. The other ones were good, but I like those 4 better. So yeah, it was pretty good. I really like it. If you're trying to play a good action game, I feel like you should really pick up Call of Duty Modern Warfare. If you like blowing shit up and killing bad guys, then you're gonna like this game. But this is Positive Gaming. Love y'all and peace. And also check out some of my Call of Duty Modern Warfare game online gameplay that I'll be uploading almost every day. But until then, have a positive weekend and peace.